Hey guys, it's me. Sorry for the bad lighting. It actually looked better before. Maybe this helps. Anyway, I was just feeling a little, I guess, emotional for a moment, and I just thought I would go ahead and blog about it, so here I am. Something I wanted to vlog about, as you've probably seen if you've watched like my very first vlog and some of my consecutive vlogs, about 3 years ago, it's just a little over 3 years ago, this year will be the 4th year, I lost my uncle. I was really, really close to him. You know, I moved across the country to live with him. I packed up a rabbit and a cat and I drove cross country with them in my car, stopping at hotels and stuff. But anyway, I lived with him for about a year, and then he had a heart attack, and it just hit me really hard. So, I guess I figured I'd post about it, because I know there's a lot of people, oops, spilling stuff over here, a lot of people who are probably going through the same thing that I'm going through, so, I guess, what set me off was I was thinking about, sorry, like I said, emotional. I was thinking about all the shows that I used to watch with him, because I used to watch a lot of different shows. I used to watch silly shows like RuPaul's Drag Race. I used to watch a lot of cooking shows, like the Master Chefs and all those, and even Top Model. Like, there's a lot of shows that I normally would not watch on my own, and you know, I watched those with him, and even some of the shows that became like my favorites, like Once Upon a Time and Grimm, and even American Horror Story. Like, those were all things that I really, really enjoyed, and I actually derived pleasure out of watching them. But I mean, most of those I started watching with him. Even Glee. Like, Glee, I can't even watch a single episode. I can't even really listen to their songs without getting sad. But anyway, I was just thinking about all those shows and how I just don't have interest in them anymore. I don't like to watch, sorry, whew, yeah, burst of emotion. I don't like to watch those shows by myself. And I used to, you know, I loved watching them. I loved having cable. I loved watching stuff on the DVR with him. You know, I'd come home and we'd figure out whatever we were having for dinner. Either, you know, we'd get our own food, or we'd end up going out to dinner together, or, you know, just making something together. But, anyway. Hold on a second. Whew. Sorry about that, I just had to, blow my nose. I've been kind of sick still. Hasn't quite gone away, but, yep, my sickness is still lingering. And, as usual, I start recording something, my cat goes crazy. Anyway, I guess the real reason for making this video is kind of just so other people can kind of learn from my experience. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that have probably lost someone recently, and, you know, it probably feels like it's never quite gonna go away, like you're never gonna get over it. And, honestly, you don't. If you're really close to a person, you know, if someone has a big impact on your life and you lose them, I mean, it can literally, you know, change your life. Like, for me, it just completely changed my personality, everything. I still suffer from things like depression and anxiety that, I had all but gotten rid of when I moved in with him. But, here I am, you know, 3 years later, and I'm doing pretty good. I don't really have to go to therapy very often, but you just get hit. You just get hit by these moments that just make you really sad. You know, I'm not saying that it's gonna be like this forever, but it definitely is gonna come, here and there out of nowhere. Even as the years go by, I mean, you learn to adapt, you find ways to kind of appreciate them and remember them, but hold on again. Be right back. Oof, sorry. I didn't expect to be this emotional. I mean, I got a little emotional there, but I didn't expect to start breaking down at all. Anyway, so you find ways to remember them, and eventually you'll be able to start doing stuff that, you only did with them. I mean, I used to pretty much cry whenever I went to a movie. I mean, if I went and saw a movie that had anything sad in it, I would use it as a way of letting out emotion. I would seriously, I would bawl like crazy. I mean, yeah, I am seriously the biggest sap when it comes to movies. But, as long as you have you have a good support, you have those people that, sorry, you have those people that care about you. I'm lucky enough to have, multiple people that I'm close to that care about me, that are here with me. I mean, I have my fiance, I have my boyfriend, because yes, the whole polyamory thing. And then I'm really close to my boyfriend's wife. She and I are really good friends. I mean, we have our ups and downs, but we're definitely really good friends. She's my maid of honor and everything. I also have even just the little things, like, I mean, I have my my boyfriend's daughter. She's 5, and if you're on my Instagram, then you'll see you see pictures of me and her together, and we're best buds. I read a story to her at nighttime. I'm the one who does like her baths and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, you just have to find those people that will support you, that'll help you get through this, and kind of do what you need to do. Take time for yourself. But yeah, as far as doing things like movies and shows, I mean, I used to, seriously, I would cry every time I went to the movies because it was so hard to go there, knowing my uncle wasn't with me. Oh my god, like, my girlfriend and I, we parted ways a while back, but, she and I seriously, like, we went to see the Phantom of the Opera, like the live show. I'd never gotten to see it, and I broke down crying. Seriously, like that first like that very first melody, and I just started bawling because that was one that I'd always wanted to see with him. And I'd see pretty much every show with him. Like, every time something came to Gamage, I would go and see it with him. I'd get to go opening night, and we'd go together. I don't even get to really go to shows anymore. They're just too expensive. But that was, all the stuff that I did with him. I did so much with him, and now I don't have him anymore. Hold on a second again. Sorry. I feel like when I finally get to go back to Disneyland, hopefully within the next year or so, that I'll probably start crying at some point, just because that was like one of the last trips that I took with him. We went to Disneyland in October one year, and so that we could fully enjoy, all of the cool Halloween themed stuff, and it was just so much fun. And, I've been going there with him since I was a kid. Yeah, I've had so much going on lately, and a lot of kind of triggers happening, like, like, I had to put down his dog back in November. That was a really hard decision. I mean, that was his baby. It was his dog that he'd raised from a puppy, and then just 4 or 5 days ago, if you're on my Instagram, I was always posting this really gorgeous, fluffy, black and white cat. His name was King Apple Waffle. and he turned out to be really, really sick, and he actually died about 4 days ago, so yeah, just a lot of triggers, and me being sick and all that. So anyway, I'm sorry I'm rambling. Anyway, my point is that it's gonna be really, really, really hard. It's just really hard to get through that grief, especially in that first year. Once you get past that denial stage and it really hits you. I mean, some people, they go in different orders. You know, some people get mad first and all that. For me, I'd stay so ingrained in work and just kept completely focused on that so that I didn't have to think about it. I did that for so long, and then I had a few different things happen, and finally the denial wore off, and I was a mess. So it may seem like it's really, really hard, like right now, and maybe it seems like it's never going to get better, but it does. I mean, like all those videos that I guess, was it Lady Gaga does, it does get better. It doesn't get easier. I mean, I'm not saying that it's still going to be hard sometimes, but it definitely does get better. It gets a little easier to deal with. It's definitely never going to be completely easy to deal with, because I mean, you've lost someone that you're really close to. But anyway, I guess I didn't really have much more to this video. I mean, half of it I'm like crying, so I'll probably edit some of that out, but just, I was perfectly fine like 5 minutes ago, and then all of a sudden, burst of emotion. Maybe it was the ice cream. Maybe it was having that comfort food just kind of triggered some emotions. But anyway, I hope that my video helps some of you out there that are dealing with grief, because believe me, I know how hard it can be. And you know, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that you want to ask me, you are welcome to write something down in the comments below, and I will definitely respond, because sometimes it helps, you know, knowing that there are other people going through what you're going through. And yeah, I definitely know how you feel. I mean, losing my uncle was like losing a father figure. I mean, I've got my dad in my life, but I was just so much closer to my uncle, and for a while there, I really didn't know how I was going to live without him. Sometimes I still don't. I mean, the thought of, here I go again, the thought of walking down the aisle without my uncle there is really hard, because he's somebody that I really would have wanted there for my wedding. I would have had him go to my dress fittings and everything. He would have been fully ingrained in my wedding. Yes, that's a trigger too. I'm starting to do my wedding stuff. Anyway, I need a moment. Okay, I need to hurry and end this video. Anyway, again, if you have any questions, comments, I mean, I may not be like a therapist, and I may not be the perfect person for advice, but I have been through a really big loss, so, you know, feel free to comment below, ask any questions that you want, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. If you want to see all the cool videos that I'm going to be doing soon, definitely hit the subscribe button. Because I've been sick, it's definitely been taking its toll on me, so I haven't really done much, but I do like doing karaoke videos. Sometimes I'll do funny makeup videos where I try to follow some of the steps that some of the actual beauty girls post up, and I'm definitely going to be trying to get into that in this upcoming week. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.